What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fishing GrubbZ. We are out here today at one of my favorite spots to frog fish for bass. Now, I did bring some frogs to possibly go and see if we can catch a bass on a frog away from where we are going. You guessed it, we're carp fishing. I mean, I got all this new year. I really want to figure these fish out. You know, this channel has definitely become a multi-species channel. We are not just bass fishermen, obviously. We are not just saltwater guys. You know, I got today off because it's insane on the ocean. So we're out here. What the hell was that? That might have just been a big ass carp jump. That's exactly. Something just made a huge splash. I thought somebody threw a rock or something. That's right where we want to be, guys. That was going to be the first cast right there. So let's get set up. Let's see if we can catch some fish. This is just the first spot today. It's a very small pond, so if they're not biting, we're going to be moving, and I think we're going to go to the Blackstone. So let's get set up and let's see if we can catch some fish.
Three hours later.
All right, folks, here we are, spot number 2. We spent 3.5 hours at spot number 1 with 0 runs. So we're here at the next spot to continue to try for some carp today. Taya's coming very shortly. She's bringing another rod so that hopefully we can get a skunk off with some tiny fish if we have to. But for right now, this is a spot that Fred really wanted to try. Last time we were here, he saw some carp bubbling. At least that's what he thought. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a send. It is connected to the Blackstone. If this doesn't work out, maybe we'll make our way to the last spot where I got my personal best mirror. Make some casts over there and see what happens. As of right now, you know, we're giving it a send right here. So let's see what we can do. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're on. And the net's not up. Ah, shite. Holy shit. Ah, crap. Man, this feels like a good one. Shit. shit, 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 shit. Nice. Oh God. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know what to do. God damn it. Oh my God. God damn it. Oh man. Oh my God. We freaking did it. Oh man. Holy crap, guys. We got him. We messed up both of our other lines while doing it. I don't even know what's going on right now. This is a good fish, guys. You were right, Fred. You were totally right. Oh my goodness. This is my personal best. This is my personal best mirror carp. What a great fight, guys! Fantastic fish. Super pumped to get skunked the last time I was out, to now getting this fish. Guys, I can't even tell you how stoked I am, Fred. Thanks for telling me to come to this little spot. Amped. Let's get a few pictures and get her back in the water. Just a beaut. Fuck you. Oh God. Oh no, guys. I don't even know what to do right now. We are doubled. And this fish is on the net that we need. Of course. Oh man, this fish is going right for some snags. Holy shit, dude.
So it was right about this point where I am basically just fighting sticks, because this fish came off when I saw it thrash right in the back here where it headed towards immediately. I just got absolutely owned. Absolutely owned by this fish. Like, I couldn't turn him. He went straight into this stuff, and I'm sitting here fighting nothing for a while. And I
know what to do.
figure this out when I finally give it slack. So I'm keeping tension on the line this entire time, hoping that the fish stayed in. But this fish was so big, it went into the sticks, wrapped my line up, and popped itself off the hook. When we get the hook back, it is completely and totally bent out.
Fuck.
And of course, I just completely and totally soaked my foot. Always a good time. Oof. This fish owned me. Just took me to the cleaners. Look at me. I don't know what I'm doing. As soon as I gave it slack.
Fuck.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Alright. What a beautiful fish.
Wow, so cool.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after this debacle, Tay and Scott showed up, and we grilled and ate and fished for carp until the sun went down. We were there for a very long time without another bite, not even a nibble. I even went back the next day to see if I could get a carp, and spent even more hours and not a single bite. That fish owned me. It's tough when you get rocked by a freshwater fish, but that fish knew exactly what it was doing. Like, it took off for the snags immediately, and we lost it. So next time, hopefully, we'll be a little more prepared. Like, have the net out, have a second person there. It's nice to have a buddy when you're carp fishing. And one other thing, get the net ready as soon as your first line is in the water. That's a lesson I learned really quick, because that first fish had me running around, and it shouldn't have. I should have been able to handle that fish just fine. The second fish, because I was so worried about the first fish and that it was still in the net, I didn't even have time to think before that fish was already about to go in the snags. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're unprepared. So, you gotta learn from your mistakes, and that's what I am doing by editing this video and putting this video out there for you guys to see. I hope you enjoyed watching me fail miserably, but we are still stoked on the mirror we did catch. And that's that. Thank you all. We'll catch you on the next one. Fish on.
Wonder if all my bad decisions get accounted in the algorithms. No statistician could dissuade me from my bigger vision. I know my occupation's quite an unlikely place in this world to occupy and talk about upon a daily basis. Our information's predetermined by some biased business. We all in sermon to silicon that push out lovely neighbors. I'm done with paper chasing, think I'm on to bigger banquets. This that full circle, new wave, energy on a Tuesday.